Alright, chat, we are on Enemy Expeditions, and we're going to be doing a showcase on the GOAT, Crow. Now, Crow, or whatever, Itachi, whatever you want to call it, honestly is really good. I know a lot of people are on... Everyone is glazing Dark Mage right now, but I'll tell you guys why. I think it's Loki. He's the best DPS in the game, but I don't like how you have to set him up. You have to, like, get 8 regular attacks, and then... It's not hard, but it's just, like, some niche stuff. But we're here for Crow, and how good he is, bro. His passives are crazy good. Even though there's not a lot, these passives go crazy. Alright, chat, looking at these passives, the first one's going to be on regular attack, apply illusion for 12 seconds. And illusion is what this second passive is right here. While enemy is in illusion state, store all damage taken from this unit. And then once the 12 seconds is up, when illusion expires, they'll store damage at 50% effectiveness in a small AoE 2 range, which is really good. I think he's a great starter. If he can't kill the enemy, they walk out of his range, they're gonna die to this illusion if they walk out with like half their HP, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Then for his third passive, which I think is what makes him so good, bro, black fire damage shields every tick. This is the only DOT in the game that actually does damage to shield. Enemies with shields within this unit's range gain a stack of black fire, and the black fire essentially just takes over time the shield, which I will show you guys. Alright, for the equipment I have on him, I'm going to have his equipment Illusion Crow with 9% damage and 4% range. We're going to have Magic Book with 17.6 magical damage dealt. And we're going to have 3 Swords from Hell, which is 13% damage. Now, I know a lot of people are using Shinigami Sword, but I've heard from different people that the crit, he doesn't actually crit, which is interesting. But I'm going to rock this until I get a better Shinigami Sword, honestly. I don't really have that many. I have this one, actually. Wait, when did I get this? It's actually a pretty good Shinigami Sword, but I want to get a better one. Honestly, I want to get a 10% crit, so I'm going to wait for the 10% crit. Alright, chat, I usually like to do the showcase in-game, but we're going to do it here just because he has his shield breaking passive, which I want to show off a little bit. Alright, let's look here. I'm going to place him right away. Breaking shield instantly. He is going to be a 2 placement. He costs 1400 to place, but as you can see, it applies black fire right away, and it's just chopping down the shield. It's honestly really good. Let's move him down a little bit. And then let's upgrade him. He is going to have triple S everything, as you can see right there, with those mythic traits on the equipment. 2.7k every 4.5. Let's upgrade him. 2.7k, 3k, 4.7k, 6.2k. He is going to go from circle AoE to a little bit bigger circle AoE. 11k damage every 5.4. What is that? 2k DPS. Let's upgrade him again. 7.5, 8.2, 9.3. Big smaller circle AoE to a bigger circle AoE. We're doing 15k every 5.3. Now, you guys have to also remember that black fire deals 2 times damage in 12 ticks over 12 seconds, which that is a big damage multiplier, chat. So his damage is small, but that his black fire is insane. And then we're going to do 10.2k, 12k. He does become cone AoE, which is a big W, doing 19.5k every 4.9. With a 4k DPS. Final upgrade, 21k, well, 21.1k every 4.9. Let's see this, 4.3k DPS with no crit, by the way, which I don't know if he crits or not yet, but we could actually figure out this video. We'll do that after. I want to show you guys his damage on enemies. Let me take off the shield actually and get these guys respawned. All right, let's respawn these guys, chat. Let's just make them slower this time. I want to look at the damage actually. Boom. We can see here the damage is actually not bad, and you can see all the ticks. It's gonna tick for 4, well, not for 4. It's gonna tick 12 times double damage, which is honestly it's honestly really good, bro. Each time he attacks, he applies the black fire too. Honestly, that's actually kind of crazy damage. I know he is out damaged by Dark Mage, but he's honestly not a bad unit to get unbound on. To get unbound on, I would recommend you actually get unbound on him. Best shield breaker in the game too. Alright, let's see if he could actually crit, bro. Where's the Shinigami Sword? Right here. Alright, 8% crit. He should be critting regardless, I'm not gonna lie. Lower their speed a little bit. Boom. Let's see. We should see some crit numbers, or higher numbers. I don't think his fire crits, but does he crit in general? I'm not really seeing any crits. Am I blind, chat? Maybe I'm just... Let's see. Let's try to wait. I'm seeing all similar numbers. Okay, let's look at this group. Is he still attacking over here, bro? Come on, attack this group. This is a bigger group. I'm only seeing. Does he not crit? I don't think he crits, bro. I mean, 8%, 8.8% chance to crit. Oh, did I see a crit? I might be tripping. If he does crit, chat, I don't see it, bro. Like, I know. All right, his black fire doesn't crit. I'm pretty sure. I'm not seeing crits. I'm probably just tripping though. Come on. Yeah, I'm not seeing crits. Oh yeah, that's enough testing, bro. That's enough testing. But yeah, Shinigami sword or either 3 swords from hell. You guys can pick yourself. Like, it is what it is. I think Shinigami sword might be better for damage overall because you do get the damage passive right here, and then you get the equipment passive, which is pretty good. But it's your choice. He is a solid unit. I think on the tier list, he is below Megami. I'll throw on the tier list right here. I'll make a video on it. But I think Megami is only higher because they said he's a support unit also. That's why he's higher on the list.